Obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Duran R. Whitaker, age 82 of Hansville, will be at 11 a.m. on Friday at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Jimmy Sawyer officiating. The interment will be in Hopewell Cemetery. Pamela Renee Pam Netherton, age 40, of the Neesmith community. Services will be at 1 p.m. today at Mount Pleasant Baptist Church. Jimmy Drinkard will officiate. Nichols Funeral Home of Addison is in charge of arrangements. Funeral services for Harold Wayne will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverend Carl Malin will officiate, with burial at Fairview Cemetery in Addison. Funeral services for Kathleen S. Andrews, age 66 of Addison, will be at 1 p.m. Friday at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel. Pastor Kip Potter officiating, burial in Addison Church of God Cemetery. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Bank presents Today on 2, and it is Wednesday, the 8th day of July. We have had the most up and down weather this summer.
Yes,
what was 2-3 weeks ago, it got close to 100 degrees.
Yeah.
And then we had really cool days, like over the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Somebody says, I can't believe it's 4th of July and it's only 75 degrees.
Right.
And now, boom, 90s.
Yeah. That's so typical for summer, though, but
roller
maybe
coaster
not,
weather,
but
huh?
usually not quite so.
I know it.
Yeah,
not quite so extreme.
Yes, definitely.
So we're back to normal. It'll only be in the 90s.
Okay, sounds terrific.
Let's check the weather forecast, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. Here's the almanac for the 8th of July. The average high temperature is 90, the average low is 69, the record high 103 in 1937, the record low 52 in 1974. Sunset will be at 6 minutes after 8, sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:24. Satellite picture shows pretty much fair skies over the southeast. And here's our forecast for today. We can expect mostly sunny skies today with a high of 92. Overnight low tonight 70, high tomorrow 93. And that sets the trend for the next several days. 94, 95, 94, and all the way down to 88 in about next week, something like that. But anyway, for people who like it hot and humid, It is here.
It has definitely been humid lately. Ooh, goodness, yeah.
Well, with all the rain we got and so
I
forth,
guess so.
yeah, that kind of goes along with it.
It does.
Okay, let's check our Facebook friend.
Let's see who that is. Mick Bolin?
Yeah,
Bolin?
we know Mick. He's been on our show a few times.
Good. He likes football and the Who. So
he also likes Berkeley Bob's and Open Mic Night.
yes, because he performs there, doesn't he?
Uh-huh.
And of course, we're going to give him that large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. He just needs to come by here first and pick up his certificate. But thanks for being our friend. And if you want to be a friend, just like us on Facebook. We'll put you on channel 2.
Yeah. We have a busy show, so we probably ought to get right to it today.
We probably should. Miss Raydonna Sims is here, and she's going to be talking to us about canning. You know, we've been talking to you about Festal market plots and all the farmers and all their fresh veggies and stuff like that. Well, if you go and you buy a whole abundance of it, what do you do with it? Well, Raydonna's going to tell us what you do with it.
That's right.
She's with the County Extension Office, correct? Yeah. So, all right.
Do you do canning, or have you?
You know, I have done in the past, but I'll tell you about my little tomato story when we get
Okay.
Raydonna on. Yeah.
All right. Stay tuned. We'll talk to Raydonna Sims right after this.
What happened? How did you make this? What is this? How did you get up there?
You did what? How did it go?
What?
How in the...
What did you do? Honey, how did that happen?
Wake up! What? How?
What?
Asking the right questions, that's caring. And that's why Whirlpool made the new Cabrio washer with settings that simply ask what and how to get the perfect wash. Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Raydonna Sims is back with us with the County Extension Office. Good morning.
Good morning. Glad to be
see
here.
you again.
Thank you very much.
Hey,
Glad to be here.
before we get into the subject of canning today, you have some new faces at the Extension Office.
Yes, we
Kinda
do.
Tell us about new people.
Charles Pinkston, our extension horticulturist, after 32 years, retired.
I was going to say, he's been there a long
Yes.
time.
Uh-huh.
And he started, I think he started out in another county, but he was with 4-H, and then he finally got into the field that he really went to school for. And now we have Tim Crow. He's our regional extension agent now. And he's 35 years old. He lives in Hartselle, and he seems like just a really good all-around guy. Just really good. He has 2 children, and hopefully you'll have him on the show one day and let the county learn.
meet him
Yes,
and
meet
stuff.
him and learn about him.
It's always nice, and I know Charles did a great job, but it's always nice to get somebody new because they have some new, fresh ideas, and you know, kind of, it's just different. So it's good. Change is good.
And I love questions when I'm doing my classes. I love questions because a lot of times I don't think of something new that maybe someone else will. So that's what that's what extension is. It's answering questions.
Okay.
Researched.
Well, let's talk about that just a little bit. Some people might not even realize that you're here in this community. So, tell us a little bit about what kind of things do you do normally?
Okay, well, Extension is a service organization, and it started out as a land grant organization. So we are a system. It's like Alabama Cooperative Extension System. So we're a system that helps the community answer questions. It can be food preservation, food safety, farm management, home personal management, 4-H.
Well, I was going to say 4-H falls in your category, doesn't it?
Junior master gardeners, anything horticulture, anything animal related, pond related, water related. It just goes on and on and on. If you have a question about anything in those areas, you can call us, and if we don't know the answer, we can send you to someone that does. If you bring a plant in for us to identify, we may not be able to key it out. It may not even be anything that we can find. So we will send it to Auburn, or either a photograph of it to Auburn, and they will key it out and find out what it is. So all of it is research based.
Right.
We don't just give out our opinions.
Right.
There's no opinions. It is strictly research.
It's factual and stuff.
Yes.
So people that are doing gardening and, like you said, master gardeners and people like that, but even farmers and even probably the major farmers that do it
yes.
professionally probably come to you too.
Oh, we
don't
have
they?
a lot of farmers come in and ask questions about different herbicides, pesticides, about managing their land, and we have people coming in about their kids getting loans for cattle raising, etc., and we can sort of steer them in the right direction.
Okay. And is this a free service or does it cost?
Most of it is free. If I have a class, like my canning class that is full, and I am sorry about that, but it is full, we have to charge because we have to buy the produce, we have to buy the jars and things like that. But it's strictly what we have to buy. That's all our supplies.
Right. Okay.
But usually we try to do it free. As much as we can, we try to do it free. And we have worlds of publications that are free.
Right. And then Jay Conway is over the 4-H.
Yeah, he is the
correct?
regional agent.
Okay.
And I'm the 4-H assistant agent.
Okay, for Cullman County and stuff
Yes.
like that. So 4-H is always a good opportunity for kids that are in school to kind of get interested in,
Yes.
in this kind of thing.
Well, and get interested in creating something because it's not only just sewing and canning and farming, it's public speaking. It's like TV, we do a lot of things. We had a little girl that won regionals from Cullman. Her name is Madison Smith. I think she would love it if I mentioned her name.
Okay.
She did an awesome Have I Got a Story? And it was the story of Little Red Riding Hood according to the wolf.
Oh, okay.
Very funny, very good. So, kids can do a lot of different things in 4-H, and they seem to just really love it. We do a lot of STEM programs in 4-H, and that's science, technology, engineering, and math. So, we are not just sewing and cooking and farming.
Right. Okay. Well, good then. Well, I know that you have brought some canning and pots and pressure cookers and stuff like that, and we want to do that in the second half of the show. So you're going to tell us a little bit about canning. You're going to give us a little free service today then, right? Okay.
Yes, free service.
Okay. Well, all right then.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
Once again with Raydonna Sims from the Extension Office, and we're going to do a little bit of a canning here. So what would be the first thing that you would do if you wanted to decide to can?
To can, I would get me a good cooker. If you are doing low acid food, then you would use a pressure cooker.
Okay.
High acid, you can use a water bath. This is one type pressure cooker. It has, I do not have the gaskets on,
okay,
because I keep my gaskets in the freezer.
Oh.
Because they don't get dry rotted in the
Okay.
freezer.
Okay.
You clean them and put them in the freezer.
All right. I never knew that. That's a good tip. Okay.
But this is a weighted canner, so you don't have to worry about.
Weighted, you said?
Yes, weighted.
Okay. Okay.
It just has the weight on it like a home pressure cooker that
Okay.
you're going to do beef stew in.
All right.
And you don't have to worry about watching this gauge.
Ah.
Okay, this is a gauged canner here.
Okay.
And it's important that.
I don't think they can see that.
Can you
Why don't
see it?
we- yeah,
Okay, let's put it to the front.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. It's important that your gauge is calibrated
And we'll turn it
correctly.
this way so that way they can see
Okay,
it.
see the gauge?
Yeah.
Okay. If your gauge, if you're not really sure, if it's been like over 2 years that you've had your pressure canner tested,
Okay.
you need to have it tested if it's new. If it's not new, every year is a good rule of thumb.
And where do you go to get that done?
You can test it at our place at 402 Arnold Street or Mary Carter's. And I normally don't tout a business, but Mary Carter is the only place in Cullman besides us that does that.
And
And
I
they
would imagine they sell them.
they
right?
sell all the parts.
Okay.
And he's very good to put them on for you. So, but it's really important that your gauge is not off over 2 pounds pressure. If it's off 2 or more, we recommend new.
Okay.
And always have your gaskets. If your canner leaks anywhere around at all while you're canning,
And that would mean steam was coming out,
steam's
right?
coming out,
Okay.
you're not going to have water up to the top like this. It's going to pull the water out of your jars. It makes a siphoning effect. So a lot of people wonder why, when they can, everything had water all the way to the top. Why is the water out? There's a lot of different reasons that will happen. One of the reasons is the leakage. Improper pressure. If you let your pressure get really high and then you panic and turn it down and it comes down, it does the same thing.
Okay. And you want water to the top so that way it'll continue to preserve all of what's in the can.
and it does, now, which if the water comes down, it's not going to make it inedible.
Right.
But it's going to make it ugly.
Right.
They're
Those
going to
top,
shrivel.
Those top ones too,
Yes.
especially are going to be really looking bad.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
And if you don't let it cool down on its own without bothering it, without a fan on it or water on it, that will cause it too.
Okay.
But you always want to let it drop its pressure on its own. Don't ever open the petcock here and let the steam out. It sucks that water out.
Okay.
So that's one thing.
So it's a good idea to have some knowledge when you're going to be doing all this. You don't
Yes.
just one day decide, hey, I'm going to do this. It's good to talk to people and figure out exactly what you're doing.
And
right?
one thing is you need to use a USDA approved recipe. A lot of people will call us and ask us all kind of questions like, okay, is my vegetable soup okay to can on pressure for 20 minutes? What do you have in your soup? Well, the usual, we have corn and peas. No. You go to the canning book and you look at the vegetable that takes the longest amount of time. That's what you pressure your soup at. Because that's a low acid, like corn would be a low acid. So it would be 75 to 85 minutes. So even though it seals, that does not mean that it has reached high enough temperature to kill all the bacteria. And so it's really important that you do it according to USDA standards.
Is it dangerous to do pressure cooking? I have heard of situations where things has exploded.
Normally, no, because a lot of things happened a long time ago because they didn't have the safety features on the canners that they have now. Plus, people did it on wood stoves. Can you regulate temperature really easy on a wood stove? No. So you watch it. You don't put a pressure cooker on the stove
and then just
go off and do a load of laundry or fold clothes or go out and hang out a load or something. You don't do that. You stay with this canner. And
watching a boiling, like watching boiling water.
Yes, watching a pot boil. But you watch your pressure, and when your pressure gets up to 11 pounds, that's what's recommended now. When it gets up to 11 pounds, then you start your timer. Timer is important. You can use your phone, you can use a regular timer, you can use your stove.
Everybody's got a phone.
Whatever, yes. But use your timer and time it. And it should be gently. This right here should be gently rocking.
Should be making some
not
noises,
just like that. It should be gently rocking. And this pressure should remain on 11. On this one, with no pressure gauge, gentle rock. Not just blowing steam out like crazy, just a gentle rock. So, and when you turn your stove up or down, do it a few increments at a time, not all of it. Don't panic and
let's get this thing going here. Ooh, let's turn it way down.
But
just be very gentle
of course, now, if you have walked off and it's in the caution zone, turn it off and get out of the way. That's the best thing to do. Turn it off.
Might blow on you.
So you know, you just have to be diligent with it. And there is a few things that we don't recommend canning, and that is very, very low acid foods. One of them is squash. People will call us about, I need a canned squash recipe. Well, number one, if you can squash, you're going to have mush. But if you pickle squash, now that's okay because you're lowering that acid, that pH. So you're
adding
high acid. You're adding acid.
To it.
So that's good. But now, if you just can it, it's such a low acid food. We just don't recommend it because it's really dangerous. And
you talked about a water bath. Let's talk about that.
Okay, let's do the water bath.
Okay.
Okay.
These are nice big pots.
Yes.
So.
A water bath canner has to be, let me see if I can open this one up, has to be deep enough that your water is 1.5 to 2 inches above your jars. Now, this canner here, you can water bath pints in it. But this one, you can also, but you can't do quarts in this and you can in here. Water bath is strictly that, giving it a good hot water bath. And there are times.
That does sterilize it and get rid of the bacteria and stuff?
Well, it raises the temperature enough that, because like tomatoes, that's a high acid, low pH food. Water bath is fine. Green beans? No. You cannot water bath green beans. The temperature does not raise to 240 degrees in a water bath.
Okay.
And
Because
this is
I have canned green beans before in a water bath and then come back later and gone, these don't taste so
very
good.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Botulism.
Yeah.
That's what you could have gotten.
Okay. No, it's a good thing I threw them out.
Yes. And this is peach pie filling. And it's a water bath.
Okay.
Peach pie filling is one of the easiest things to make, and it is the most delicious. Quick.
Of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
Of course
You
it
can
is.
make a peach pie in a blink of an eye with peach pie filling.
Okay, that you got the nice fresh peaches in the summertime, and
From
then
the
later,
farmer's
and
market.
From the farmer's
Mhm.
market, and then the fall you're going, I want a peach pie.
And there
it
you
is.
go.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and salt. When you add salt to your canned goods, make sure that you do pickling or canning salt. Never use iodized salt.
Okay.
Iodized salt will make them turn dark and can make them soft. So
Okay.
always use, and you will know that it's correct kind of salt if it will clump. If it has a non-caking agent in it, it will be listed on the ingredients.
Okay.
That's not good.
Don't use that. Okay.
Yes.
And then you have brought, I guess these are the lids and
Yes,
stuff, right?
uh-huh. These are
'Cause We're
lids.
probably just about out of time, but quickly, how do we make sure that it is actually sealed?
Okay, if it's actually sealed, it will have an indentation and it will go pop.
You'll hear them.
But
Yeah.
do not go through before they do that and go like this. Okay, also, when you're putting your jar lids on, make sure you finger tighten only, like so. Do not get someone to come in and go like this.
Yeah.
Not good.
Okay.
Just good, tight finger tightening,
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
And that's good. And once they have cooled for 24 hours, you can take these rings off. There's
Yeah.
no reason
And then
to
you can
have
reuse
you
them
can
on
reuse
something
them.
else.
Wash
Because
them.
you're going to need something to actually loosen that can
Yes.
once you, or that jar.
And never use rusted rings and never reuse flats, ever reuse flats. Never.
Okay, good advice. I don't do much canning. I will tell you quickly, I had a garden one time and I decided I was going to use those tomatoes and can those tomatoes, and it took like 1,000 tomatoes to make a jar this big, and I said, never again.
Never again.
Because it takes a lot of tomatoes.
And you know, you do not have to use salt in your, a lot of people are worried about using salt.
Okay.
You do not have to use salt in your recipes. Salt is not a preservative.
Okay.
The
so-
canning is the preservative.
Okay, so it's just for flavor, if
Yes,
you want it for
that's
flavor.
all it is.
Okay. Well, Miss Raydonna Sims, if they have questions, how do they get in touch with you?
At the Extension Office at 256-737-9386.
All right, good information, and if you want to do canning, it's really kind of fun. It's a fun thing to get involved
it is.
in.
And it's very rewarding.
Yes, it is. All right, don't go away. We'll be back in just a minute.
Good deal.
What happened? How did you make this? What is this? How did you get up there?
You did what? How did it go?
What?
How in the...
What did you do? Honey, how did that happen?
Wake up!
What? How? What?
Asking the right questions, that's caring. And that's why Whirlpool made the new Cabrio washer with settings that simply ask what and how to get the perfect wash. Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
We continue with more of Today on 2. Did you happen to get the jar of the peach pie filling to set that aside?
I was going to try to, but she picked it up and out the door she went. So you'll have to get her to make you a peach pie sometime, though.
Yes, yes.
I bet you they're delicious.
That would be good. Okay, time to give away our prizes for today. And let's see what we have. We have the family barbecue pack from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. We have the large pizza from Cullman Pizza Hut. And we have a round of golf at Chesley Oaks Golf Course. Those are the prizes. Let's look at some of the ads and we'll ask you a question about one of our ads. Starting today with Be Fit, a fitness facility located right downtown. You pay just $50 a month and just pay month to month. Your membership includes a personal trainer.
And summer is served up at Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. It's right there next to Yogurt Mountain. Try their new barbecue pizza. Ooh, that sounds so yummy.
The $7 meal deal is available at Dairy Queen. You get your choice of a grill burger with cheese combo. Well, you got a lot of choices.
Yeah, you do. Mad Dog Makes Famous Barbecue is also available for just $15.99. And of course, that includes a pound of meat, 2 16-ounce sides, and 4 buns.
The Wellness and Aquatic Center gives you all sorts of fitness opportunities. The full fitness center, of course, the outdoor pool is available with that new super slide at the Wellness and Aquatic Center.
Chesley Oaks Golf Course is available if you're a golfer. It's open 7 days a week, 7 to 7, right there on County Road 1582, I think. 4 sets of tees to suit golfers of all abilities.
Night Free Insurance Agency, providing insurance coverage for 3 generations. Westcott and Elliott Free are the guys to talk to, as well as the friendly ladies at Night Free Insurance. There we go with some of the merchant ads. Question for today, which advertiser is located in Berlin? Not a lot of businesses in Berlin, so you should be able to figure this one out. Which advertiser is located actually in downtown Berlin?
In downtown Berlin, that's right.
Downtown Berlin, yeah, not out in the suburbs.
That's right.
And let's see, we have barbecue from Mad Dog Mike's Barbecue, we have pizza from Cullman Pizza Hut, and we have golf at Chesley Oaks Golf Course, and somebody already knows the answer to our question. Hello, who's calling?
Nancy.
From where are you calling?
Berlin.
Okay. What business is in Berlin?
Mad Dog Mike.
There you go. Didn't fool anybody today. Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue.
I think they need to make a movie out of him someday.
Well, now you're on to something there. He's a character.
Oh, well, never mind.
Just to explain where he got his name.
Yeah.
Would be a good start.
That's right.
Okay, let's look at the rest of our merchant ads right now. And this time we start with Grand Pointe Pharmacy and Gift Store. We make managing your prescriptions easy because managing your health is hard enough. Grand Pointe Pharmacy on Highway 31 North.
Chick-fil-A at Cullman, and of course they are open as early as 6 a.m. till 9 Monday through Thursday, from 6 till 10 on Friday and Saturday, and they are closed on Sunday.
DEB'S Bookstore is your hometown bookstore. New books 20% off, used books half price each and every day, and she does have the list of summer required reading material.
And there's Dairy Queen again. This time you get a $6 meal choice, so you've got all kinds of choices at Dairy Queen, and don't forget they're in their new location right there by Aldi.
There's Pizza Hut. They have the all-you-can-eat lunch buffet featuring a new or different pizza every day on 2nd Avenue North. Pizza Hut.
Bojangles has breakfast served all day long from 5:30 a.m. till 10 p.m. That's Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits.
Mr. Hicks menswear and formal wear, tuxedo rentals for summer weddings and those very special occasions. Mr. Hicks open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, located on Compass Way.
And Tires for Less, featuring the Bridgestone Firestone brand, but of course they are more than just tires. Go see them for those oil changes and minor engine repairs, shocks and brakes, and alignments can be done there as well.
There we go with emergent ads for today. We'll be back and check birthdays and anniversaries right after this.
I remember the moment clearly.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
I realized at that moment, when we first saw the damage, these people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference, right here in my community. Together with local responders, we cleared trees and collapsed walls. We had to get to the family trapped beneath. As a citizen soldier, I made a difference.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Let's take a look at those community billboards brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Sensory-friendly movie showings are taking place Thursdays at 10 a.m. at the Carmike Cinema. It's just $4. That does include popcorn and a drink. That is a great deal. And tomorrow we'll be featuring Shrek Forever After, July 30th, SpongeBob Out of the Water. And Matt Mayer will be performing on, July the 18th at 7:30 at Cullman High School Auditorium. It is $30 a person, and I believe you can buy tickets at the door. And the youth summer class, Intro to Watercolor, starts today, also 15th and the 22nd of July, 10 a.m. until noon at Wallace State Borough Room 226. Supplies needed are general watercolor kit, watercolor paper pad like 9x12 or larger. It is $30 for the registration fee. You can give them a call at 256-352-7826. Vacation Bible School, Night at the Movies, featured at Daystar Church, July the 19th through the 22nd, starting at 6:30 in the evening. You can register at kidspowercompany.org/kidfest or call Steve Patrick at 256-737-0800. And July is Bring a Friend Month. Bring the most friends to your center to win a prize at the end of the month. It applies to each and every senior center out there. Commission on Aging is sponsoring this. And a cookbook fundraiser is being put together by the Women of Faith group Garden City Church of God, and the proceeds benefit the church's food bank. It's just $12.50 each for the cookbooks, and you can contact Rhonda Davis or Patsy Kennedy. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can go to our webpage, channel2coleman.com, email us at channel2coleman@gmail.com, or give us a call at 256-734-7399, and like us on Facebook at Channel 2 Coleman. And of course, this has been brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. And we would like to wish a happy birthday to Farrell Brakefield.
That was yesterday.
That was actually yesterday, yeah. And then today we have Jared Burke and Wade Warren's going to have a birthday today. So their names will be put into the drawing on Friday, where they have that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. And don't forget to submit your anniversaries, because you have the chance of winning a $15 gift certificate from the Candle Garden.
One more time with the weather forecast, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. Plenty of sunshine, plenty of humidity. High today of 92, both temperature and humidity.
Yeah, I think so.
Overnight low tonight 70, more of the same tomorrow with a high of 93 with plenty of sunshine.
Very good.
We are announcing today that this is our final show together.
That's right. That's right.
When did we start doing this together? Do you remember?
About 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
And we are turning things over to the next generation.
Yes, we are. We are. So we visited with Jacob on Monday.
Right.
Jacob will be here, Murphy, and also Miss Natalie Bonner, who also works at the Chamber. I think you're going to be talking to her tomorrow. And so, but anyway, yeah, today's going to be the last day.
I was thinking the other day that if we behave ourselves in the next couple years, maybe they'll invite us back for a reunion show for the 25th anniversary.
Maybe so, but then I'll probably be on a cane and gray hair and all that kind of stuff.
Well, that means that I'll be 6 feet under.
You'll be in a wheelchair.
Anyway, we've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of great interviews.
Oh,
and
yes.
had a good time, and we don't have to get up early in the morning anymore.
I know, isn't that nice? I can sleep in.
Anyway, that's our program for today, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hope you have a great day.